show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through?
Baby, how are you guys doing? It is Friday, friends. I hope you guys are ready for it. As you guys can see, because of those Friday vibes, we thought, you know what, Chris has been living life, being outside of the cupboard. He wanted to go see what the weather looks like, what the beaches look like again, just what it's like to be outside and about and just have some sun in your skin. So the big man's out of office, but it's alright because we have another big man. He has a little bit more of a tan than Chris, but you guys all know him as Mr. Forex Insights SA. Ed, how are you doing today, my brother?
Feeling good, feeling good. How you doing, brother?
Hey, can't complain, can't complain. Guys, we are definitely ready for this one. It has been a bit of a crazy week. Had a few nice trade, or one nice trade for myself. Waited the whole day for it, and trade played out beautifully as we wanted. As you know, the Iron 1000 in the works, and that thing has been smacking like a truck. Since we've been trading it, haven't taken a loss. So literally, again, takes a little bit more discipline. Don't get a machine gun the way you want to, but at the end of the day, those profits all add up, and it's always about that nth wonder, the compound game. So Chad, let's get into it. Not too much going to happen here today. We're not also going to rush it, and we're not going to take our time. I mean, we're not going to take too long today. We're going to basically see what the markets give us, if they give us exactly where we want to. Otherwise, we're not going to force anything, and then it is weekend, and we can just get that started. But Chad, before we get into any of the good stuff, as always, we're going to open up with a prayer, and I'm going to give over to big man Ed to open us up.
All right, Chad, let's bow our heads in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you, the last trading session of the week. You have been good to us thus far, and please continue to be with us one more time as we enter one of the hardest games to play in the financial markets. So please bless our hearts, bless our souls. Let us not get greedy. Let us not ruin what has been otherwise a fantastic week. Let us go into this level-headed, in a spirit of abundance, in a spirit where we can provide for ourselves, in a spirit where we can provide for our families, in a spirit where we can provide for our neighbors. So please be with us as we go into this venture. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen. Chad, you guys can drop an amen, because we know if there's more than two, he is present and here with us. So without further ado, let's get into it. Also, Chad, just a little bit of the admin side. Before we talk about that, we had to wait on a few more things. We having literally a little bit of a, I want to say, a meeting either later tonight or tomorrow on everything. So the giveaway for the PS5 and the TV will be probably on Monday on stream, just so that you guys can see it live. We don't want to be doing it just on a video where people can say we manipulated it. So we'll do it live on stream with you guys. So just look out Monday for that. But let's take it over to the charts and let's see what is happening, starting us off with chat. So first things first, obviously nothing yet. So 2:30 was all Canadian news, and then at 5:30 is the only orange folder we have here, and that's FMC member Wallace Speaks. So we'll see what happens there, but again, not going to be too much happening for us. There is a lot happening. Obviously the wars with India, Pakistan is escalating quite a bit. So again, things like gold and that could react any moment. So you always just have to keep a lookout for that. But from the technical side, we're going to be trading. We're going to just do what we want to do. So let's have a look at dollar. We have been saying to you guys, we definitely are liking that little bit more of that bearish and reversal there. We had saying we were kind of neutral. The big reason being neutral was the idea of us trading back up to where monthly pivot, and we can see exactly how that traded out very, very nicely for us. So trading into that, coming back down at the end of the week, we always talk about potential pullbacks. So if we look over here, first things first, on that 4 hour, there was a bodily high we broke past, and you can see that is exactly where we are testing the markets now. So when we start dropping out the 15, you're going to see these levels over here. Again, daily pivot. This is just a very, very simple, guys, look at that. That is super, super clean, equal lows there. So you want to see something like this drive. And the big thing for me is if there's no volume, two things are going to happen on market open. This either needs to dump to the downside. You can obviously go test the EQ over here. But if this doesn't and it reverses over here and gets back above, the fact we couldn't get volume at these lows good chance we're going to see dollar go all the way back up, because it could always go for the retest of Asia lows or even Asia highs that we can see remains untested. So we'll just keep an eye out for all of that. But that is the plan here with DXY. Going over to NASDAQ. NASDAQ, again, very interesting. The neutral outlook. Now, if you guys are in the morning session, I said to you guys, same thing with NASDAQ and with US 30. We obviously broke above, having a bit more of that bullish outlook. First thing was we held the yearly pivot. Next thing, we broke back our key level, which was our psychological 20,000 level. So there was the test, came back. We finally then broke back above, tried, as we said, would possibly have the retest, and then turn around. If that held, what were we doing? We were going to go for that candle fill, and that's exactly what NASDAQ is starting to do over now. So when we start looking at 4 hour, having that support, there's this body highs again. That's going to be your target. What else did I say to you guys? When you start looking at the 4 hour, the 15 minute, first things first that we'd have to get past is, oh yeah, let me just change that so I can move my screen. First thing we're going to have to get past was the idea of that previous weekly high. So as much as we came down over here, Asia lows holding it psychological, we said then getting above daily pivot EQ, that was going to be your middle ground level. And if that tested holding, yeah, we were basically there. Your fake out, trying to move, got back above Asia highs. A little bit of a big move that happened, not too sure what that was, but traded up. We did hit the previous weekly high and then went straight back down. But again, continued to hold Asia highs. So NASDAQ really looking strong. The big thing for me is this was our test. So if we can get above previous weekly high, we'll see that momentum continue to the top side. Now, very similar with US 30, you guys are going to see the same thing. We obviously traded into that yearly pivot. That was the target we had the whole time, which we had to catch up with NASDAQ. Then obviously the bigger thing was, again, daily key level underneath us. So we had a yearly pivot in both of them. We had a daily key level and a psychological key level. So this was our daily key level over here in US 30. Trading bullish now, same thing I'm going to say to you guys is what I said there on NASDAQ. What's going to happen? Wick fill over there. So when we start moving for that, that is always going to be the play. You can see the yearly pivot. So the same thing, Asia lows, Asia highs, holding that daily key level for us. Lots of nice tests over there. So if we continue bullish over here, I'm going to look to get above that yearly pivot and go for that top. But at the same time, because of those, because they're equal lows, if we do break back into Asia highs, good chance we could come down to take out these lows. Asia lows is untested and it is a Friday, so it could be a potential pullback, and that's hence why we are neutral. Then lastly, with gold, what we're going to pay attention to here is, again, gold had always the idea that this thing could turn around. So we are a bit more on the bearish side going back down, but we said it can come and have that little bit of a reversal play, which we wanted to say reacting to price. 4 hour weekly R1 breakaway, no retest. So that was the big sign for us why we wanted to go back for that retest. When we're looking at the 15, again, very, very aggressive. Asia highs came back. Asia lows literally when it was set this morning and just turned around. Scaled around here at the weekly R1. The big thing now, if anyone tells you, we've always said this, retail will tell you, oh, it's holding support, you're not going to sell, and that is the big mistake. If you're getting there, the more and more you're tapping a level, the weaker it gets. Now, it hasn't been a massive breakthrough, but it did break. Now it's holding there. If this consolidates, it goes the way we want. The big break up. Why? Previous daily low, previous weekly high. And this is going to come back to the same thing I said to you guys this morning. This, for me, Friday loves fake outs with gold. So what does that mean? If we've traded, yeah, we've gone bullish the whole day. What did I say to you guys? My whole area for gold today is going to be this previous day low, previous weekly high. Because what can happen? We either are going to trade into it with the fake out, coming back, reverse. And if we do this, we're going all the way back down to Asia lows. But if we turn around and we break through, we hold the support and we can break through, that's going to be a lot of volume to break through these key levels. And this thing's going to break to the top side. So that is literally the play here with me today with gold. That area is going to be the play. And you can see slowly how we are getting towards there, but we are getting there. But that is everything from me, guys. Over to Big Man Ed.
All right, Chad. So looking at the plan for NASDAQ today, you can see we traded bullish from London Open. Got this little likely statement induced candles here, a nice little liquidity grab back into the Asian range, and we immediately pulled back out. See, we tested previous weekly high. So what we could anticipate for today is if we can break above previous weekly high with a candle closure, we could see at least a run for the daily R1. And that is something we could realistically expect for the rest of New York today. Otherwise, if we do break back into the Asia highs, We do see that the daily pivot, EQ, and Asia lows are untested. So a bit of a bearish run, perhaps a little bit further down for that bearish continuations, because it is Friday to create that bottom wick, might be on the cards here. So neutral on NAS. It all depends on what is going to happen between these two levels right here. So this little zone, what tool am I looking for here? This little zone over here is what's going to dictate what we end up doing for the session, whether we break above or below. If we look at US 30, caught a IN2K play on that earlier, which may or may not go to break even now. Pipettes away from TP. Similarly, Asia lows untested. So if we break back below, we could see a retest of the EQ, going for those Asia lows, or if we see a continuation of the bullish run, going again for that yearly pivot, and we might see bullish continuations up to that R1. So US 30 and NAS in very similar positions with each other. All depends on what direction the New York session is going to take it on. So going to be neutral on indices today, going to be reactionary to what ends up happening during the open. On gold, a little bit more bullish. We've been playing around Asia highs and
Hello, friends.
Hey, we made it back.
Hello.
Mic check it 1 or 2.
How are you today? Chad, come back.
Lovely Friday
Come
we're
back.
having this day.
Although Chad, give it back to carry on for you guys. Chad, sorry, we have the electricians here. They told us they were done, and clearly they were not done, and they chalked our stream.
Load shedding. Okay. What on earth was I even talking about? Gold. We spend a lot of time between.
Sorry, my brother. But also,
Yeah,
Chad,
yeah,
that
yeah.
is markets open. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
ding.
shit.
Fight.
Missed that too. All right, team, just to wrap up, we spent a lot of time between Asia highs and the weekly R1, broke above the weekly R1, and now we're breaking above that daily pivot. So what I'm anticipating for Golide today, we might do a little bit of a retest of this R1, maybe just a retest of the daily piv before attacking previous weekly highs, previous daily lows. And I think we're going to have a nice little bullish run on gold. If I am wrong and we break back down, then sells are definitely going to be on if we break back into this Asian range, as Asia lows and this monthly, yearly resistance level are untested. So we're going to see what happens now over the next couple minutes.
There we go. Chad, yeah, as you say, you guys can come back. Tell your friends to come back.
You must return.
Yeah.
I got tapped out of break even on this. Lovely.
The market makers are against us, Chad.
It's what I say. As soon as you put a stop loss somewhere, the market attracts to it.
They are. Chad, just let us know. Audio, everything good. Yeah, volume, music, us, everything, visuals. Just let us know if everything is good there on your side again, that you guys are happy. Happy. A little happy chappy. But we are slowly on that way back. Chat, let's see. Markets are open. Again, not moving too or good. Not moving too aggressive or anything. I mean, US 30 and I don't know if it's just me, but sure, they barely look like they are moving. We're going to pop these on here for you guys so you can just see what is iron for.
Actually, yeah.
So US 30, literally nothing at this point in time. This was the buy, guys. As you guys know, we are busy setting up something new for you all. And right now, the only trade we took today was this bad boy over here. And you can see this one absolutely flew. Literally no drawdown. TB1, TB2, TB3, TB4. Absolutely beautiful. As I said, the new system we are using for Iron 1000 is an absolute machine. So took our trade, we waited the whole day, we got it. Now there's still that same criteria. We could get a possible entry again on US 30. and obviously 1 on gold. If those criteria are met, we will take the position. But yeah, been doing quite well today. So we'll see what happens over there. Good afternoon, G's and Chad. What's up? I 1000 Project Geeks. Is it coming soon? Fobs, I think, being honest, we might give it till maybe next week. Yeah, let's just say maybe middle of next week or end of next week. Just so that we obviously want to keep on going. The one thing we've already picked up on, it obviously works a lot better on indices. And when I say indices, USD and NASDAQ. Gold still works very, very well. Just obviously the hit rate isn't as accurate. So that's the last few things we're just trying to pick up on and test. But as we said, guys, it's going to be purely for 1 minute. So I mean, if you don't like the 1 minute, it's not going to bother anyone. But yeah, we just have a few more things we really want to just check on it before we put this thing out. Take your time with the keys. Awesome. Perfect. Thanks, brother. Keen. So we're going to see what happens there. But yeah, market's moving very slow. We're already 5 minutes in. I mean, US30, if we take it from the market open, we've done 70 pips, but 70 pips in 5 minutes. That's normally like a 1 minute candle for US30. So yeah, market's not really doing much, guys. And that's what I said to you. We're not going to try for something. We are for a good time, not a long time. So if markets decide, hey, they're not coming to the party today, then I think we leave it at that. We have our win and we call it a W day. We said we got to definitely start upping the discipline about now. We want to start taking things to the next level. So we got to be strict. Perfect. Thanks, brother Keen. Also, Rixie, brother, did Chris sort you out? If he didn't, I need to have a chat with him. My boy's been sleeping a bit lately. Let's see. Not yet, brother. Okay, cool. I'll chat to him. Well, the sort of time I leave the office, I'll give him a call when I'm in the car and then see, because he's out of office already, so I'll chat to him. Enjoyed the stream as a graduate. Hey, again, congrats, my brother.
Hey, well done. Well done.
Let's see. But Chad, obviously, I think 52% of you guys saying another profitable week. The guys saying they got sliced like a chicken. I mean, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I don't think a lot of you guys will. But as in, when we say this, was it a terrible week? Jokes aside, like people blowing accounts, or are you 1% down, 2% down? How's it been, guys?
Chad, let me tell you how my week's going. So just this week, listen to this story. Listen to this story. So if you look at just this week, I am 1.5% down on the week. So like 1.5 trades, neither here nor there. Chilled. I'm 1.5% down in terms of profit and losses for the week. Am I not a further 3% down in commissions? Chad, I am 1.5%. No, is that 3%? Yeah, it's 3%. So I am 4.5% down if you add commissions into my week. This prop is cack.
They are chowing literally just
my
on
guy.
commissions.
They're destroying me on commissions. They're destroying me.
2.8% down, 3% down, minus 3 for me, 0.5 down, but still good. Yeah, guys, in all fairness, all those numbers are really not bad numbers. Like they're really not. So definitely don't let them get you down. Keys, your prodigy, do you and Chris confirm which IN 2000 trades are valid to take? Because I see there's more than one signal, but you guys only took one, brother. So, champ, we have spoken about it. We obviously told them, I messaged them literally. And this is the thing, guys. I promise you, we're not doing this as social media stuff. Like, people in Prodigy will tell you, I think I messaged on the group at like 11 o'clock at night or like close to midnight. And I literally on Prodigy, I was like, hey, guys, I think I just figured I cracked it to improve the strat on the 1 minute. I'm going to keep testing. I'm going to see how it goes, let you guys know. Then at like 12 midnight, 1 o'clock, I messaged back. I'm like, guys, I just back tested all the way to like middle of April already. This is the win rate. This is the break evens. This is the stops. Like we carried on. So like we really do sit there all the time and try and improve it. So they do have a bit of a heads up. They understand where it's going, and I've been sharing with them. For example, this is a valid one. This is not, and the case there. So we haven't, I want to say, necessarily told them all of them, but we are sharing with them. Again, we don't want to also give them all of those while we are at the end of the day still forward testing this, and it's not actually working. So once we can see it is a comfortable, we'll start sharing, because we never want guys to lose because we testing something, you know what I'm saying? So we want to at least know it's something decent before we start telling people to do something. MFX in the building. How you doing, my brother? The tat looks sick, my man. Keen to see it on Monday. I want challenge number 23, never giving up. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I was very close to going back to 95 and recovered yesterday on gold sell. Hey, Victor.
Hey, well
beautiful,
done, man.
bro.
Well
beautiful. One account up 5%, one up 3%. Jared, that is awesome, bro.
Very
That is
good
very,
week.
very good week.
Very good week.
Up $2K, but got sliced from the random move earlier. Yeah, that, as I say, guys, those are moves which I don't even know what the answer for that was. There wasn't a fundamental event. There wasn't anything. So I'm sure there is something, but there's nothing that I can track to yet to what it is. We always get it like 3 hours later, and we'll be like, oh, that's probably
That's
what
what it was, yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see.
I actually got lucky on that. I was in Nas buys. It wicked up first, hit my TP, then tanked. So I got very lucky on that one.
There we go. Prodigy is legit. Hey, Sharpen, brother. 0 losses once again for me. Awesome stuff, my brother. Prodigy, guys, really killing it. It's amazing to see. Yeah, honestly, guys, and that's the thing. I'm not trying to toot our horn here, because some of these things we just tweak maybe something little, and the guys are doing well. But I love it that the Prodigy guys are. Some of the Oaks are killing it. Missing the office, not gonna lie. Hey, brother. We'll have lots of stories to tell you next week. Mr. 10 is 10 is not a real 1% down the week after coming back from 10% drawdown.
Oh,
hey,
well
my
done.
brother, so it might still be down, but that is a massive, massive week for you. Congrats. Up 72% this week, best week yet. Stefan, awesome stuff there, brother. Fed Waller was speaking earlier.
At that time, are you sure?
That was like, no. There was bar speaker, and they're not really, I want to say, important people, but yeah.
Hey, they might have slipped on something.
Yeah, I don't think so, but could be, my brother, could be. Yeah, bro, I was in it too, but didn't set my TP. Oh.
Ouch, man. Oh, that's. I feel sorry for you.
To be fair, I took some hits on the indicator trades. I guess it's news related, market related, and also entering the unlucky trades. Today Spark was heavy one, but we moved. Fobs, honestly, that's the thing where we even said to the guys, there is things you can improve on, and that's why we constantly still working, constantly still trying to improve it and carry on moving it. Because I think some of the guys will tell you, and I mean we've shared the results. There's days you wake up and we've been like, bro, this thing cannot miss today.
Yeah.
And then the next day,
Yeah.
or even just like it will have crazy trades. Like this thing's feeding you machine guns, and you're winning. Like it's not even realistic what's happening. And then you'll take 4 losses just in the afternoon. But you'll still be up, and that's what I said to guys. It does get tricky, but again, that's where the greed and over trading, like myself now, like bro, I've had 1%. If I really don't see something I love here, then I had 1 trade today, and that's okay with me. So. Yeah, we obviously, I want to say there's that mentality, confluency, and again, greed, like setting what's I want to say, not a target, but when are you going to become satisfied for the day? So, yeah, it's just that way to look at it. But yeah, we're obviously going to keep trying to push to improve it as much as we can. I passed my 5K funded phase 2 today. Hey, Ruan, that's awesome. Congrats, brother.
Well done, well done.
Welcome to if that's phase 2, then you're funded. So welcome to the funded family.
Funded trader.
Miles, I'll
Change
show
your
you
bio.
that, so ahead of key China talks, Trump says 80% tariff seems right. Hey, 50 car, I'd really appreciate that, bro. I can't wait to do my first withdrawal. Let's see it, Chad. We're still waiting. US study giving us the sell. Oof.
On the one.
On the one, Chad. I like that. I like it.
Okay. Does the Iron 1K approve?
It does.
The sell. I missed it. I'll take it if it pulls back.
This is the trade, yeah, Chad.
It's breaking back in Asia. Hi. No, I missed that. Were you fast enough to get in there?
Yeah, bro.
Let's see if Naz wants to play ball as well. Because they're moving quite similarly today.
There we go, Chad. Beautiful stuff. In and we out. Just as like that. Chad, I'm closing a little bit just before TP2. There we go. I'm out. That's me, Chad. So I closed over here. Just so you guys can see, this was the trade. I closed it literally over there. Previous weekly high, just to play it safe. For the guys that know, we've been running the half stops with this new percentage. So a quick 1.71 for those of you that want to see it. There we go. There was the first trade for the day. Second trade for the day now. US30 sells. People that want to see it. So very, very nice. Quick, easy, like that. Yeah, won't complain there, guys. There's the trade we wanted. So the new Iron 1000 working very, very nicely. W trade keys, W's. Yeah, guys, as I said, it was there. Only reason I'm putting this on here for you now is because obviously the sell is showing you with TP, TP2, and it's a very, very quick trade. So I'm just showing you where I closed. So I'm not going to sit here. Maybe it sits in some drawdown, and then it goes all the way here, and then I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm still in it. Market smoked. I had my trade. I'm happy there. Bang. And you guys can see why did we close there a little bit shy of TP2. Previous weekly high. That was the idea there. So very nice, easy, quick one there for us, guys. Nice scalp there. Just so you guys mentioned a boot camp tomorrow. Yeah, Gareth, I was also told I'm doing a boot camp with the Project G guys tomorrow. I do have, obviously, the next lesson already was in my head. I just want to finalize a few things that I'm going to obviously go for in that lesson. But looking quite nice. G's, love you. I'm out. See you Monday. Cheers, my brother. Have a good one.
Cheers, cheers.
And don't do anything I wouldn't. No, we don't do withdrawals. We only do deposits. Hey.
No.
10 is 10.
Don't curse us with that language here.
Yeah, as you say, guys, I mean, it might have not been if 60 is 60, but a quick 51 with the trade earlier. As you said, a quick there. 50 and a quick click at that TP3, so that was like 40. So a quick 90 pips for the day. I'll take it. If this thing gets above Asia highs, good chance we could go bullish again, as we spoke about, because why, Chad? We reject in previous weekly high. But this now, if it trades and it rejects Asia high, that's the play you want to see if that rejects, because then this thing is going to melt. Is it Project G members only, Mr. Geeks? Yes, my brother. Unfortunately, we do the boot camps for Project G members only.
Come on, guys. You want us to get up on a Saturday morning too, for free? Come now.
What did Naz do? Naz never gave the signal. Okay.
Nah.
What do you want to bet Christmas that one as well?
Of course, it was way too quick, guy.
That was quick.
You had to have been anticipating it happening.
And the thing is, it's funny with this. What happened, yeah, Chad, is it's only because I went onto the chart. I saw the sell. The sell, the alert didn't come through my phone yet.
Dude,
By the time I entered, the notification came through, and then it's already. I mean, it's dropping.
I only got the notification as you said you were in.
Yeah, you see, so to be fair, yeah, someone would have missed that one. But as you said, yeah, nah, Chad, like, I'm not going to re-enter. But if this thing rejects Asia highs and it carries on, this is This is going to be a big move, yeah.
Hey, Rux, like I said, I'm down 3% in commissions, bruv. My enemies do not want me to succeed. They are preying on my downfall. That's what I get for like, oh, let me test out these new props. Then I can review them some at the same time. Let's see what's up. Played myself. I played myself.
Oh, nice easy one there. Key said he was in and it was TP1 already. Yeah, that's why that was quick. But again, under the previous weekly high, possibly would be the best option for a re-entry or an enter if you weren't in already. But because then you would have had a rejection and that volume should follow then. Which prop was it, Ed?
It was funded marketplace.
The only marketplace where they are selling you commissions, brother.
Listen, the actual conditions, the spreads, all of that, happy as shit.
Chad,
The
actually,
commissions,
hold
though.
on. We're leaving a very bad point out here. Chad, and I promise you this is not me trying to just throw hate here now. It was just genuinely one of the funniest things because, as obviously guys know, Ed does Forex Insights, and on his YouTube, he does reviews.
Yeah.
Does he not do the review for Funded Marketplace? The day he puts that review up, they slip him massively on a trade.
Dude.
Chad, I was laughing. I was like, yo, you want to go take that review down?
Listen. And I was with them for like a week at that point. And I'm like, no, man, this is pretty all right. Spreads are good. Nah. I'm pretty happy. Okay, cool. Record the review so I can just move on to the next one.
Yeah.
It's as if they knew I was reviewing them. Everything was freaking perfect till that video came out. And all this guck happened. I'm genuinely thinking about like redoing that. I'm genuinely thinking about redoing that. What was it? It was something stupid, like a 30 pip spread.
Yeah, the spread. I still remember you said something.
No.
The slippage was
half
an extra half percent of what your stop already was.
They slipped me an extra 0.5%. It was
I
30
just
pips.
remember it was 0.5%. Yeah.
It was 30 pips and the 60 pip stop loss. They slipped me. The day that
when
no.
Ed came and told us that, Chad,
changed my
I
mind.
literally turned to him and I just burst out laughing because I was like, did you not literally be talking like 2-3 hours ago upload a review for them and you didn't actually give them a bad
I was like, no, man, they aight. This is pretty good. I'm having fun with this. Oh my gosh. No, next time I'm gonna trade for like a month first.
Joe, obviously he is part of the team now, so he cannot trade with Vault. It's a conflict of interest.
I have access to the back door, guy. I could make myself pass an account like this if I wanted to.
Anyone that is trading on a prop firm they work for or anything with, there's a problem there. That's why I say, guys, the only reason I'm with FTMO is, again, it's not that I have no connection to them. I don't get paid for it. I have no partnership with them because, as you guys know, FTMO doesn't even do deals with influencers or anything like that. So that's why it's the perfect thing. You can't bullshit and fake there. So I trade with them. And there comes that move now in US30. So I trade there. And again, same thing. I have to do that because they're the best, obviously, all of that. But I can't trade with Volfunder because I can't. I'm part of the team here. I can't do that. Keys, you don't trade with I can't, brother.
Conflict of interest.
I'm the head affiliate manager for Vault, so I can't. I cannot. How is he going to do a risk interview on himself? He's going to go there and be like, this is the perfect trader.
No, this is the perfect guy. He is instantly approved. Please fund him with our max funding.
This is that real, bro, where you just sitting there. Approved.
You're like, listen, I know the scaling is only every 3 months, but how about we just give Ed the 18 million right up front? He knows what he's doing.
We trust him.
We know what he's doing. What? A 90% discount code for Ed? Why not? Just give it to him.
Increased funding amounts. So that's another thing, Wealth Group, and that's the one thing with for me, which is quite interesting, with these prop firms is so many, and I honestly, Chad, even for myself, I don't get it. Most places don't charge you commissions on indices.
Right?
Most of them.
Right?
They will charge you on pairs, on your forex pairs and things like that, and then you'll get someone like Ed now. He's trading indices, and the man's getting nuked by commissions worse than his stop losses.
Dude, I'm telling you, it is ridiculous out here.
Ed got blacklisted. Slip him to L.
They discovered I'm part of the Vault team. You're like, you want to come trade for us? Be gone.
Yeah, Chad. So what I would say, now US30. We're gonna paper trade this. I promise you, my phone's there. I'm putting it down. I'm not entering. We're gonna paper trade this, okay? We'll put a thing up there so people know it's a paper trade, just to prove this thing here of weekly high. There you had a break, closing back in. Now we want to see what's gonna happen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a paper trade. We're gonna put it there. We're not in this trade, Chad. Let's even say the 30 pip stop, the same as earlier. 30 pip. Let's even say 1 to 2. Let's see what happens. We're testing a theory here, just to see.
Rux, do you want a 9% discount code? I could give it to you. Make me an offer. What's it worth to you?
Just to show you, Chad, that concepts. So let's do. Where 30B. We'll see if this previous weekly high actually is something to pay attention to.
Previous weekly high. No, Rux, I can make it look like someone else created the code, man. No one needs to know it's me. I'll log in using
He's gonna come here and be like, Isaiah created the code. And we're like, bro, there's not even Isaiah that works here. What the hell's this?
I'm gonna come in on Saturday. No one will even be here. I'll log in with someone else's details. No one will even know.
Oh. Do I send my review to support's email? Yes, my
Yes,
brother.
please.
Support at vaultfunder.trade.
Just take a screenshot that proves you're the one who left the review.
Geeks, how's the commissions? Do you have any issues at FTMO? My brother, I'm not. Again, I have no affiliation with them. I promise you, I don't get paid. I don't get anything from them. I have no problem with them. Now, again, I'm not saying go try them, because first things first, if you are someone that wants to, let's just say, burn through accounts, let's put it that way, you don't want to be doing that with FTMO. So firstly, with them, you pay in a lot more. You pay in a lot more than where you would pay other places. Secondly, eventually, like if you just, let's say, got accounts and you just like full sending these things, blowing them up left, right, center, like you just throwing bombs here. Eventually, let's say after 20 accounts, one lands and you finally pass it. There's a good chance they're not going to pass you, because they're going to say, bro, look at this man's history. This guy's, we're not giving him funding. So you don't want to mess your reputation up with them from the get-go, if that makes sense. So I'm not saying you have to be an experienced trader, but if you trade properly using risk management, you're not like messing around, then 100% go try them. But honestly, guys, Chris and myself did say we actually going to start doing this for you guys. We are literally going to put a Vault Funder account up next to one of my FTMO accounts. That you guys can literally see conditions. You guys can see everything to show you. We promise you. We've always said we use kind of use FTMO as what they do as the example. And Vault conditions are very, very similar to FTMO. I would even go as far as saying, especially on indices, Vault Fund is better than FTMO.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. ATM, if you do pass the evaluation, does this...
The same, sorry, my brother.
There you go. Ooh, look at that. Shucks, nice. Very nice. If you do pass your phase 2, there is a risk interview you have to go through. the risk interview guy. He can be quite a fair person. So if you like to get
He's
funded,
quite a stickler.
if you want to get funded, you might want to get on his good side. You might want to chat him up a bit. He might accept a gift or two.
Just tell him he looks like Mark Henry.
Give him a nice little Coca-Cola or something. A little cool drink. You might get your account.
You just send like some Burger King to the office. You wiggle your way in there, Chad.
Oh, you see, now you're talking. Okay. Accounts for everybody.
Just slip him at 86 and you're in.
I will give you 18 million funding, guy. Here you go.
Bro, I feel like I'm listening to like one of those remixes on like the radio station. Chad, they're too young for you if they didn't remember 5FM, and it was those DJ Richard Saunders Friday night 5FM. It's that late night mix.
I see what Nas doing in the 5 minute. This is freaking barcoding.
5FM, 11 p.m. There we go, the clubbing time. Or we just say Iron 2K automatically approved.
No lie. Someone got funded on Iron 2K. What's today? Friday and Wednesday. I interviewed someone. I was like, okay, cool. How was the process? No, I started doing Iron 2K like a week and a half ago. I'm funded. And I was like, shit. Okay. No lie. There was one dude. There was one dude. Like 3-4 weeks ago. He was like, okay, cool. Like, congrats on getting funded. Like, how's things been going? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, no, I've just been following Chris and Keegan. I've only been trading 2 months.
Bro, that's what we're going to say. Imagine you go to a risk interview, like let's say WF, and it's like, guys, this is a bad investment. We don't want to approve this oak. What do you say his strategy is? No, he just trades like Chris and Keegan.
Like legitimately, the dude did not know anything about trading. I was like, so like, what's your risk management approach? It's like, no, like when Chris and Keegan say go break even, I go break even. And when they say TP is, I was like, dude, have you legitimately like, you got nothing of your own going on? He was like, nope.
So Chad, and again, keep in mind, we've had this thing, and now again, not tooting our own horn. I mean, Philip, I put this concept up on the screen here, and you guys can see this is already just free trade that's running. But we've always said this to you guys, and again, this is not shots at anyone. This is just the reality of how some of the guys think. Is you could have a trade, for example, where in the morning you hit a TP with Miles, you hit a TP with Chris, or you hit a TP with me, or you hit a TP with Bonang, whatever the case is, you hit like 3 or 2 TPs. I mean, there's times where Bonang gave you a TP, I've given a TP, and Miles is giving like 2-3 TPs. Mm-hmm. So by the time it gets to like the end of London session, you also have had like 4 or 5 winning trades. Mm-hmm. Then it will come to New York session, you get another the cracker, or you had something that came and it was another winning trade. And then at the end of the day, the guys will come to you and be like, yo, I'm 2% down today. And you're like, what? Like, how? No, you see, after London session, I was like, you know what, I'm 4% up. I'm confident now. It's like he has some Branavane. He's confident. And he went and he blew all that 4%.
Yeah.
Then New York session, we made it back. Then he got confident again. And he traded again. And now he's like, yo, now I lost and then I'm down on the day. And then it's like, bro, if you know you're not a profitable trader, like putting ego aside, if you know you're not a profitable trader and you just follow these things and you're making money, again, it's that compound thing. Hey, I might not get funded in 3 days, but it might take me 2 months. But in 2 months of you not even knowing anything about trading, you can get funded. And yet Oaks just don't do it. He used to talk about me. No, man. No, I'm not talking about anyone specific here, guys. But it's just a thing, like we hear it so often from the guys.
Yeah.
Risk management guys, sorry, Mark Henry, how many Cokes do you want?
I'm a thirsty guy, like 500 Cokes guy.
Ed, what's the requirements to qualify for the 18 million funded?
Okay, you need a 10% over the course of 3 months, over the course of 3 payouts to be paid out to you.
There we go. Gold clubs most props for real. Quarter nice gold sell from the pivot.
Oh, wait. Let me finish that statement. If you get the 10% over 3 months, over 3 payouts, we increase your current account by 25%. And that keeps happening until you reach a cap of 18 mil.
Nike's Australian tempo, I think it was Monday nights. Hey, there we go. That's why I used my strategy in the interview with FT Murray and other prop firms. Here we go. Asian don't have interviews.
They do on their bigger accounts.
Yeah, they still do the interviews with the bigger boys. They have a, I want to say, I'm not going to call it a Google form. It's not a Google form, but they have a form you fill out as your risk interview, and then they basically review that before then you get your contract to sign. But when you go up to, for example, just before prime status, or if you have achieved very good rewards, which is payouts, then you get an interview with them.
Champ, basically it's just a process to see like what kind of trader you are. Because listen, any prop firm wants to be working with consistent traders. We want the guy who have great risk management, who are going to be consistent long term. Like it's this thing where a prop firm, like you're essentially partnering up with someone. This isn't like hey, we're going to give you money for free for shits and gigs here. It's like we're looking for guys who are professionals. So it's just to assess, like, okay, cool. Like, did you get here by luck? Are you a professional? Can we put more resources behind you? Like, if you've passed the account, like, you'd really have to be atrocious for us not to give it to you. But, like, the guys who are, like, really top-notch, those are the guys who are like, okay, listen, we want to put more resources behind this dude. We have, like, scaling plans outside the max capital. And, like, we're trying to identify who those traders are that we can put more resources behind.
Chat, as you guys can see, there was BE. I'm not going to say anything, but this trade there's a reason I actually do like the sales again, but I can't talk about that. But that was BE, so you would have had a 1-to-1. But yeah, that is BE on that trade.
I mean, maybe you got a little greedy with that 1-to-2 there. That 1-to-1 would have been sick.
Yeah, Hirsch, I'm flying out of PE tomorrow and back to Pretoria on Tuesday. May I come pop in to say hi if I have time? Yo, my brother, obviously we're not in over the weekend, but if obviously say flying back on Tuesday, Monday, even Tuesday before your flight, whatever the case. But probably Monday, 100% you can come pop in. Gold straight 50-minute, London high, and look at those insane sales from 1 minute fair value. Obviously, just again, guys, we never want to chase people away. But obviously, if you pop in while we on stream, obviously we can't give you that time to really sit and chat with you or whatever the case, because we need to get to stream. But in between streams, yes, we are shooting content. Sometimes we might have a meeting. You just have to see. But we will definitely make the effort to at least come out and see you and chat to you for a bit. Upwards and risk 20% after. So I mean, I can't tell them I'm using Iron 2000 Cracker, the Grabber, Power Ranger, etc. They'll laugh at me.
How'd you get funded? I've been using the Cracker. The what?
Hey, yo, Chad, is this thing literally going to be that typical thing of wicking you out at break even and then continue?
Welcome to my life.
Bro, if this thing runs, I'm gonna laugh.
I'm telling you now, if you could take my entire trading career, the number of trades I've been wicked out on that then went to my TP, I'd be driving that 86 right now. I'm not even exaggerating.
How you get funded? Been using the Goku 4000. Oh my word. Oh, Chad, I just want to see if this thing pumps now. That's literally all I want to see, is if this thing just runs there quickly. But Chad, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It has been crazy. I've got quite a few things to get to. Ed, is there anything you looking at, my brother? Otherwise,
dude, markets are barcoding like a mofo today. I'm disinterested. It is Friday. I am down 3% on commissions. Another break even might just blow my account. I'm good.
Right, there we go. Chat, as you guys can see, not much happening. Gold is going back down. Asia highs, as you said, that could be the retest. Otherwise, that can be the move to go down all the way. Asia lows. Look at that big open area there. But if this does hold, can be the pullback. Not too much happening, Chad. I had a quick scalp in there earlier, so I'm going to take... There it goes, Chad. So this was in a Power Ranger fashion. We got wicked out, and there is the trade. Those that were here will know. because there was your 30 and 60 over there. So literally
Almost.
just shy of TP2,
Almost.
but you guys got the idea. So again, some of these concepts, they work, Chad. TG's Catcher Freeman in the house.
Catcher free.
All right.
When's the last time I heard that?
All right. There's tough being a trade today. There USD goes. WStreamGs. Hey, the boys. But Chad,
Oh, it's Brendan. That's why. Okay.
I think we're going to call it there. Let's just go there full. Chad, it's been a very, very good week. Mr. Bonang, I think he also caught some very, very nice moves there today. The week in general has been a very, very good week. Getting to the end of it, I must say, using a bit of discipline, I think from Tuesday we started really sticking to certain trades and disciplines that we wanted, certain criteria on the trades. And especially in the slower market to the end of this week, I actually think having that discipline really helped. Because there's a lot of other trades I would have got into, and just not having that volume would have caused a lot of problems. So definitely up there. I think it was a good one. On Trust My Review, discount code, does it have an expiry date to purchase?
No, just a one-time use.
Yeah. Quick one about the trade for you. I got an email. Is there a time limit to do the minimum fund? If you got the email, Donovan, how did you get the email if you didn't fund yet? I don't know, but yeah, if you did, then that would normally be the 3-day minimum. So yeah, within 3 days. If you got it now, obviously we're not going to count the weekend, guys. You can't be trading the weekend, so it would count from Monday. But yeah, 3 days is the minimum activity period. But otherwise, guys, have an awesome weekend. I'm going to be stuck to spend some time with the family. Obviously, it is Mother's Day on Sunday.
Hey.
So all you gentlemen out there better be treating your mothers. Make sure about that. Again, they brought you into this world. They can take you out of it very quickly.
Use your profits, Chad. Use your profits. Treat your mom.
That's it, Chad. We do this for a hard time. So again, make sure to at least treat those very, very special women in your life. Ed, thank you to being here again today. Any closing remarks?
Always. Chad, it is Friday. Do not waste your time trying to catch moves that aren't actually happening. Take your profits, withdraw them, treat your mom. Have a great weekend. Monday is another week.
Yeah, Donovan, as you also say in there, wives as well. If your wife is a mother, then she's obviously included in that conversation. But yeah, make sure to treat all those special women, guys. And then Chad, again, keep in mind, Monday, I just said confirmation, the guys are busy with it. So Monday, we definitely should be announcing the winner of the PS5 and the TV giveaway. So you don't want to miss out on that. And who knows, Monday, if we hit 100 reviews, we are going to be giving away a 100K Vault Funder account as well. So definitely go get yourself, do the review, send a screenshot to support. You can get yourself 40% off. And then again, you can also get us closer to doing the 100K giveaway. Chad, it has been awesome. Have a safe weekend. Have a great weekend. And also, before I go, one last thing. Shout out to my boy Gaza. If you're watching, my brother, much love. Congrats on the 100 cap tomorrow. Do us well. And the rest of you, Chad, we're going to see you guys on the flip side. Enjoy it. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace and love, baby.
Peace and love.
I'm rich. I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Say rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich.